I'm sorry, no.
Way to wreck the mood, Brandon.
You're welcome. Yes, I've told you what I was, but maybe you don't remember, because you were young. But yes, I was the leader of them, as I told you. But, yes. I was the main person in charge. But you don't remember. That's not surprising. And I've told you all that my memory has been faded and strange, which is mostly true. But I remember too much about my involvement. Ever since I saw you again, Vokt, my deleted memory of what I did those days has come back to me. And every time I shut down, and sometimes even when I just saw you, they would come back.
I know that it was already established that you were the one that aided in killing my people. I know that already. Back when we were on Gaunt when it was established. But are you, though you said that you have been protecting me this entire time?
Yes.
Were you the one that saved me from my village?
The entire time. You said it yourself.
So you have been the one that's been teaching me
No.
everything I knew?
No.
No?
No. But I have been watching from afar, protecting you from... Once I found you again, around 13... Oh no, it was about 10 or so years... 10 or so years from when the slaughter happened. I saw you again in your changeling form, and then I started to protect you. Once people saw you and you took on the alias of Ghost of God, that's when I started helping. I didn't know you were alive. I assumed one of my other men killed you. After I didn't.
I see.
But yeah, I remember a lot now. Almost everything of the day of the slaughter, or the weeks of the slaughter. And that only comes up whenever Vokt's around. Not that I don't like you, Vokt, but I don't like those memories. Do any of you know what the smell of burning bodies, hundreds of small children, smells like? Especially knowing that you caused it? I didn't. I didn't know that I knew. But I do.
I understand.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you would know, but not the causing part.
No,
Thankfully.
I understand that you need to go.
It's...
No,
No?
you're not leaving church.
Specifically for all of you, I would wish to. Especially with things that have happened. Back in the volcano, I almost died. What then would... And he's looking at you, Zeph. Just like Geralt, I would cause you all pain. I don't want to... I don't care if I die. For my own sake, I don't care. But if it affects all of you, I can't let it happen.
So what do you think your leaving would do? It would have the same effect on us. We would still miss you.
Well, you would know I'm alive, and I have a plan of communication.
Church, you didn't hear me. You're not leaving.
You're not letting me go?
No, we're not.
But Why? I want to
You
go.
signed our names into the sand and forced us to be a family when we all didn't want to. Now, we're returning the favor.
Okay.
Fuck.
That was good, man. That was good.
At the very least, stay with us until we crack Zerrack's skull open.
Okay.
And then you can go find the other one.
Yes, I do want to go find her, and I don't want you all to have to waste time for one person. I don't want to leave your group, and I still want to help you. I don't want to leave forever. I do treat you all as a family and still care for you all deeply, and I hope you all feel the same way about each other. But I do have to do this eventually.
I know. But for now, we're in the middle of a mission, and
Okay.
you wouldn't want to do it.
No, it is against protocol to abandon a mission.
Exactly.
What I said.
So, Church, my protector,
Well,
I charge you that after this mission, you may go.
okay.
And finally, I forgive you.
Thank you. I will prove to you that I'm worthy of that. Also on that note, when I do eventually go, I don't want our conversations to end. I love supporting all of you, and I love hearing from all of you. So, I will pay back what I spent on this, but I have made commissioned a certain set of items in Viabaro. There's an inventor, you should write down this name. There's an inventor by the name of Tall Blinwinded. He is a short gnomish man, and I've had something commissioned to communicate between us when we are away. No distance will be of a boundary. We just have to be within the same plane of existence. Sometimes it works without plane of existence. But we'll be able to communicate. So I plan to save this suspected her, and while I'm doing so, possibly be able to provide you all transportation to your island home, my home. I also, now that I'm out with it, I don't really want to fight very often. The tools that I use were used for horrible things, and I wish to not use them anymore. Even so far as I'm, after this conversation is over, going to turn off all combat-orientated spells.
Is this because Church is broken? Is this because Church is broken as hell?
No, he doesn't want to do this anymore. Every spell that he's used so far has been used to kill people. His Earthen Grasp, he would hold people still while they were murdered. His Fireball, he would burn villages alive.
Wow.
And he sees that every time he sees Vokt. So, yeah. Thank you all for your support, and I will still be a part of your party. I hope you'll still have me with this information, and it sounds like you will. So, thank you for listening to my little spiel.
Church,
Yes, Seth.
don't ever lie to me again,
He looks very scared. Yes.
or you will be out.
Sorry. It was just, I thought it would be... No excuses. Sorry.
That was
I start to move the horses again.
You guys are continuing to move, and you're now just starting to see ahead of you the edges of a small town. Maybe a little bigger than that town that you guys saw in,
Like a main small?
Smaller. It's like it's like East Machias kind of small.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we got a new village for this. That's nice. It's not nighttime. Market. How do I rotate this now? There we go. You guys are coming in down here. Ah! Lex fell out the cart. Oh shit. Or, ooh, maybe no, never mind. What the fuck? Okay. You guys are coming in here where there's a little river and a little gate that people are blocking from like some people coming in. As you guys approach, a small guard tower only holding one dude. There's like a guy standing in there. He looks over, elven ears, hair pulled back in like an archer's cap that's like brown with like a feather in it. Oi! What you need?
We just need a place to stay. Just passing through.
Passing through, you hunters? What are you? Adventurers? Miners? What are you doing?
For a good bed to sleep in and some good food to eat.
Okay, but again, what's your profession?
Adventurers.
I said that.
How many in your group?
The DM. How many in our group?
There are 8 in your cart right now.
8.
Including
Oh,
Daredevil?
wait. Plus West.
Including everybody, except for Bandit.
Yeah.
The
Cam.
bandit's a cat, so...
Jeff, Vox, Blythe, Lex, Namala.
There's all the minis right here. There's 4 on each side.
Durga, Weston's character. Yeah, that.
No, it's not. There's not 3 of you, right?
No. 8
Okay.
and a cat.
Yeah, you're all normal sized. All right, come on in.
Any particular reason you're asking about abnormally sized groups of 3?
Well, yeah, now that you ask it, I guess it was a little weird for me to phrase it that way. Yeah, pull off your cart and I'll walk with you. Do you have a place to stay already? There's only houses here. There's no tavern or anything for you adventurers. Yeah, just pull off your cart over here. He pulls you off into just a random space. Yeah, you kind of need a place to stay. But yeah, I'll answer your question first. There's just a group of 3 little guys running around saying they're adventurers, trying to kill a bunch of goblins and things. We don't have any goblins that I know of, so we keep telling them no, and then they're like, you're the goblins! Rah! There's a blue one, there's a yellow one, and there's a bright red one. They're really weird. They're like, I don't know, they're wearing
Wait a second.
but they're really short. And they got these like annoying voices. I hate them.
Do they perhaps
Are they
look,
kobolds?
I don't.
do they look like lizards?
I
Like
haven't seen their face.
Are they extremely
I've seen, like,
annoying?
I've only seen their arms. But they are scaly. I thought they just had
we'll deal with your little problem.
Huh?
Hang on. I'm taking a look at the
Okay,
note
do you
here.
know them? And he's pulling out his spear now. You guys can't put it down if you know them.
Paths with them before. If nothing, we could probably just talk sense into them.
They're really just annoying. I mean, like, they'll come to the town. Just talk to them. If you hear me yelling, come and just tell them to, like, fuck off. They never do anything bad. They're just so annoying. Every day, coming by. Hey, you have any goblins? We need to kill goblins. We got told to kill goblins, and we don't have any goblins.
We'll,
Yep.
Said
That's
1,000
them.
miles to kill goblins. What? I don't know. But yeah, if you,
We'll
I
keep
gotta go
away
back
from here.
to the yard. But yeah, you gotta find a place to stay. Good luck with that.
We've been told to come to a mansion here.
A mansion?
Yeah.
No. You're in Hemenway, sir. This is what you get. And he shows to all the straw laid-in houses and small farms. People here have to grow their own food, sir. Nobody has enough money for a mansion. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We're probably just a little.
We've had.
What was that?
Might
It's-
appear that we've been had. We will talk amongst ourselves and try and figure this issue out.
Well, it's still the middle of the day, but actually kind of early in the morning too. You guys went off like pretty early. It's like 10, if that, maybe 9 in the morning. All right, you got time. I'm gonna go back to my station, and he walks back towards his little guard post. What are you guys gonna do? Are you getting out of the cart, I imagine?
Yeah. I'm gonna get out and, like, stretch my muscles a bit. You know, do some stretches. Alright, so the note said that we're invited to his mansion here in Hemenway. As the guard pointed out, and I mean, look at this place. It's not a mansion. It's seen, it's on farms. Farms and hand-built straw houses. You know, like.
Well, the note also said that someone would come to fetch us, so...
I was going to say the same thing.
Wow.
Why are we in a small town anyway?
I show her the note from Zerrack.
Oh yeah, I haven't read it yet. Oh.
Durga, this is Blythe.
Oh, hi, Blythe. How you going there?
Yeah, hello.
She crushes your hand and you go for the handshake or for the hug.
I guess things have been moving pretty quiet over the journey, but yeah. So you're Lex's little friend.
Yeah, put her there.
I take her hand, give her a good shake.
She
I think
destroys your hand with her strength.
We've met. We've shook hands before.
Oh yeah.
This happened before. She gave me like a stifling handshake. Right.
Nice to meet you again, then.
Again, of course. Yeah. Yeah, I sure to know. Like, look, basically, this is essentially from. What would we call Zerrack? Is he like our nemesis? What is he?
He's our enemy.
So we're a pain in the ass. That's what he is.
Can I pull Lex aside for a minute?
Sure can.
Okay. Zeph, what's up?
See, you guys are just continuing to talk about music while they go and talk about whatever.
Isn't it a bad idea to have Durga here with us?
I mean, I don't know.
The minute Zerrack sees her, he's gonna kill her just like he did Geralt. Because she's not chosen or whatever.
I didn't think about that. To be sent out before we get taken at midnight tonight.
Yeah, either that or she should hide in the carriage, or we should find a house for her to stay in or something.
Yeah, she should at the very least stay apart from us. I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Do I hear this conversation happening, or are they like far off?
They're farther away. They went far away to talk to themselves.
Alright.
There's an old lady.
I can pull him back to the group now. That's all I wanted to talk about.
Okay. There's a couple people just walk in the area. This looks like the nicest house, the only one with a wooden roof. There's a couple of dudes working on it right now, hammering in the the ceiling. Yeah, they're working on the roof. There's a lady out front picking from her garden. Other people are working on their farms. Kids are running around in the street. It's a lively town.
This is a nice place. Nothing.
This is like the place you would want to live or like retire in. It's like such a small county area.
Oh heck no, honestly, boy.
It doesn't look like any of these places are stores or taverns or anything like that. You can assume that maybe the leader lives in this nicer house or something like that. Yeah, also I forgot to mention, the guard was a Gothard guard. What are you guys gonna do? You guys head back to the group. I'm gonna move Bandit into the carriage.
I think I would just chill in the carriage.
Stays in the carriage. Because robot in small town, bad idea. Did you say you wanted to go talk to him?
I would have just chilled in the carriage, but I know it'd be pretty awkward now.
No, okay, then you would hop out. There's a guy fishing into this pond.
Can I go over to the kids?
Sure, that's not creepy. There's also a dude praying here. Yeah, you go over to the kids. They're near this area. One of the kids is getting water for presumably their parents, just pulling up water. These kids are playing a little bit of tag. There's multiple kids. I'll get the rest.
Is there what are the genders of the kids? Is it mixed?
Mixed. Mostly boys. There's 2 girls, and I'll pretend these are boys. The boys are running around playing war with like sticks. The 2 girls are one of them's playing damsel in distress, and the other one is like pretending to be evil wizard. She's like holding the other one hostage with like another stick, pretending to shoot spells. And you walk up, and they all just like look up at you. The one kid like goes for a backswing and hits you, not hard, but just like taps your side, and he turns around and he's like, ah!
Oh, look at you guys. To be young.
Huh?
Are you kids playing war?
And they all huddle around in like a little circle, and then the one that turns around, who's wearing like not cardboard, but he's wearing like a straw vest, kind of like trying to emulate like a breastplate.
We, sir, as the forces of different nations are coming together to fight the dragon! Fight the dragon! And they're all like, fight the dragon! Fight the dragon! Fight!
And they all just run at you. And they just start hitting you with the sticks.
Then I'm pretending like they're taking me down.
And roll a performance check as you collapse to the ground. The wizard's just like, die! Die! Or like the little girl who's doing that. And the fair maiden is like, she's like, she starts.
Ooh, I got a nat 20. Can I?
Well, you sell it so well. You buckle your knees. You're like, ah! And you fall to the ground. Like, yeah, kill the dragon! You like shoot out a little bit of ice breath, and they're like, ah! And they're like hitting you. It's starting to actually hurt with like the oomph they're putting into these, but it doesn't. You don't take any damage, but you're like, okay, all right, chill. Like on one kid, one kid hits you in the back of the head, and you're like, all right, calm down. But yeah, then they like stand on your like near your body and like, yeah. One kid puts his foot on you. He's like, yeah.
Oh, but children, don't forget the best part about beating a dragon.
What's that, dragon?
You get the loot.
What's the?
I take out my 4 worthless.
Yeah, get the loot.
Take out my four worthless necklaces and I give them to the kids.
Oh, that's so sweet. They all take them like, yeah! One of the boys runs over to the fair maiden and he kneels on his like knee and hands it to her and he's like,
fair maiden, take this in my presence.
and she's like, okay, Jeremy. At this point, you're now like on the
Boy's a simp. Boy's a simp.
At this point, this old lady who's like picking these flowers, she goes,
Kids, please let the man be himself. Let him go, okay?
thank you, sweetie.
Run along now, kids, okay?
You have work to be doing that.
Okay, Miss.
Have a good day, kids, and I wave them off and I go back to the group.
I forgot to say her name.
Oh, that was good. That was fun. You're good with kids.
That was adorable.
Let me get up Hemenway's notes. They're like, okay, Miss Glenda! And they all walk away. To a different part of town. I don't know. They just go over here to work in the fields. Slave labor. Of the children.
Damn.
Child labor. Not really. The kids go off in the forest and they pretend like they're working. They like pick up sticks for fire. Like very minimal work. Alright.
I go back to the group then.
Yeah. The dude who was praying has like stopped and looked at you. He's kind of an older dude too, wearing the full like robe, like a monk robe, tied off at the hilt, and like has a long beard. And he looks at you. Straight back into prayer. At this kind of monolith sticking out of the ground. You go back to the group. Everyone had seen him do that. What are you guys doing?
There's not much to do here.
What the fuck?
I'm the fishing guy. Well, don't stare at me!
Well, is there anything to catch in there?
I mean, I just got a little thing. He pulls it out again. It's like kind of small. It's a little bit good.
I expected to see sorcery. I could have just like done control water and just lifted like 3 fish out.
Oh, by the way, when I was in the cart, I turned back into an elf.
Okay. Nala
Of
breathes a
course
sigh
you
of
did.
relief. Alright, what are you guys doing? You gotta get some housing.
Honestly, I'm just cool in the cart because that's what I'm kind of used to.
Talk to each other. What are you gonna do?
I'm supposed to stay.
Sleep
And
in
we
the
have
pond.
to stay. So,
Drown ourselves. Drown
Durga.
ourselves.
Oh yeah, what's up? What you need?
Could you do us a solid and find one housing for the boys and one housing for the girls?
It's a lot to request, but sure. You can try.
Thank you. It's important that we find 2 separate housings.
She goes over to...
Why?
She goes up to every house. You see her walking around as you guys proceed with whatever you're gonna say now.
All right. Lovely.
You guys gonna talk? Or just
I
wait
just
for her?
look very distracted and like not paying attention.
Same. I'm pretty much sitting content with the fact that I just want to be in the cart.
You can go on the cart.
I'm gonna just sit near the cart.
I'm gonna just join Durga in doing that.
All right, she's going through like this. She's up to this house. You walk over here. She nudges into you, and she's like, "That fisherman's kind of a dick." Whispers it to you and continues moving.
I
And you look at him.
suppose
He's
so.
kind of like pissed, looking at her. He's just like, yeah. She walks over here, and she's like, "Hey, you two! Can we stay in this house?" What? No, you can't. No. No. He just goes back to work, almost like not even to respond to her. I think I might be handling this wrong.
Well,
Maybe you take.
you might not be speaking their language.
They speak calming you, dilly.
Hey, lads!
Oh boy. What?
Would 20 gold change your mind?
We don't own the house.
Who does?
He's not here.
Well, then what's it to you if you just lead it for us for one night?
Because it's not our house. We're just working on it. We're very honest people, too.
Damn honest people. I go on with Durga.
She's walking up to this lady. She's not looking like she's about to talk to her. She's like defeated after she's been to like 4 houses now. The old lady's picking flowers again.
Miss Glenda, is it?
Oh, yes,
She like puts down the basket. Walks up to the fence.
what can I help you with, sir?
Mr. Dragon.
Well, I think that my friend here, Durga, could use a little bit of boarding, for herself.
Oh,
Do you mind just doing me a solid while we're here and just boarding her up here?
I could get her some housing. How many people? I see you and a group have come in on your carriage.
Yeah, we'll need one house for us and then one house for her. Do you know anybody else that we could get a housing with?
Oh, everyone in this village is kind of living in their house with all the people that they have. Many people have many children and other people they're taking care of. My family lives in a city, not too far off from here, in Dunsen? Is Dunsen the one in the desert region near here? They live there. They're for business. Me and my husband used to live here. Well, my husband used to live here. He's gone now. But I live here alone, so I have plenty of room for everyone else. I doubt random people would be given housing. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. And then I just pull Durga aside and I say, Durga, where we're going, I'm not sure that you can follow us.
What do you mean? You think I'm weak? You think I'm short and small? You know.
No.
Right now. Come on.
Oh, you want to go right now?
Right now.
Let's go.
Durga and him yelling. She just grapples your leg and tries like lifting you. Roll an opposed athletics check. You're just brawling out in front of this lady's lawn.
Athletics, you said?
Yeah, roll an opposed athletics check.
What's opposed?
You versus her.
Okay. Athletics, 16 plus 6. I got 22.
You beat her. So she grabs your legs and she's not able to like lift you up. What are you doing?
I just kind of like shake her off my leg. I'm like, stop it, Durga, stop it.
You scared? You scared?
Oh, you. And I kind of get a little.
She's like, sorry.
I kind of get a little teary-eyed, and I'm just like, you need to just go off for a little bit, just for a little while, just away from us.
Well, how about I follow that robot friend of yours?
Yeah, that would be good. He'll be able to protect you. He's been protecting one of us for years. He'll be able to protect you.
Yeah, I heard about that. Right, I'll hop in the cart with him then, and just follow him like a buttered up biscuit on top of a fat man's breast.
You do, yes. Like the butter on the breast. That's exactly how I like it.
Just like the nipple going straight through the hole of the bagel.
Absolutely, the nipple right through the hole.
You're trying to copy my accent.
Oh my.
You fucking dick. I'll grab your knees again. I don't care if you want. I'll fucking do it. I'll take you down.
You want to try again?
I'm gonna fucking choose your name again. Roll another opposed.
24 now.
She just. Alright, I'm gonna go to the car. She climbs in the car and gives up. Alright. Are you going back to the group now, I imagine?
Yeah.
A couple of the people, like, especially the dudes on the top of the building, are just, like, looking down at you, just like, I don't like them. Really only them are mad at you, the rest of the people. The guard, like, peeks out, and he's like, finally some action, can I do something? And then he sees you guys, he walks back in, he just looks tired, and just gets back to guarding one door. Alright, you're back with the group.
Kind old Miss Glinda said that she would take all of us in. But Durga will be staying with Church.
And as you say that, Church's sphere of protection kind of encompasses most of the carriage.
Okay. So, would you like to make her acquaintance, or?
He's talking to the rest of you.
Yeah, sure, let's go. Let's do it.
Alrighty.
No trouble with it.
You lead them back over. I'm just gonna take everyone out of here. Is everyone going over? Everyone's okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there she is, still picking flowers. You guys go up to her house, and what are you doing?
Miss Glinda, these are my friends. They're the ones that are going to be staying with you.
Lovely. You all look very beautiful. You're a great-looking bunch. You can come in. The gate's unlocked. Don't worry about it.
She picks back up her flowers and starts kicking the rest.
I'll be right in. The door's open. Could someone put a kettle on?
Is anyone going in?
I will do it.
You head in, and over in this area there seems to be a kitchenette. You find a little bit pour of water. You pour it into a kettle and heat up this cast iron stove, which you have to tote the flames underneath. You could cast a spell to spark the fire. Everyone else going in, or what are you doing?
Go in.
Yeah,
I'll go in.
Blythe, what are you doing? Go in, I'm gonna guess. Your mic was not working if you were trying to. I'd be using the wrong button again. You guys look in, and there's one bedroom over here. But it's a lot bigger inside than the picture kind of shows. It's just a bigger house than I was able to get. There's plenty of rooms to go in. Maybe enough for there's 3 bedrooms for kids and 1 bedroom for the adult, which you open up, and the adult bedroom is probably for her. She has a picture of her husband on the side thing, but the 3 other rooms are completely empty. And there's a couch and a living space. Within a couple minutes, she comes in. I imagine you guys are all sitting at this table, or around this living room table, kind of on a couch, except for Vokt, who's making the tea. And she comes in, and you're walking over the tea, Vokt, and she takes it from you. Oh dear, I have it. And she starts pouring you guys all a little glass of tea, little spot of tea. And she sits down in this big, fluffy armchair that all of you were too intimidated to sit in because it's not your house. Nobody ever sits in a fluffy armchair. It's Dad's chair. She sits. She sits in that, and she looks at all you, and she starts sipping her own tea. And they all are on these nice fine china plates, just sipping them.
So
Stuff.
yes, it's quite nice. It's from the south. They import some good things. So many people are too scared of them.
Ooh.
But
What about the south?
She starts sipping them.
What'd you say?
Whereabouts in the south is it from?
Oh, it's a small town. It's not as south as you would think. It's a small town, Rivendell. They make a nice tea.
Hey, I happen to be from Rivendell.
Oh, great, child.
Lovely city.
Do you know the Martin Tea Company?
You do.
The Martin Tea Company.
You do.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah.
Oh.
One of the nicer companies for
Yes,
tea in
they're
town.
quite nice. They're quite nice. I don't have much to spend my remaining gold on, so I normally put it to enjoying my final time.
I dare say you've chosen a well-timed brand.
Thank you.
It's nice to see a bit from out here.
It's good to see one as well. So what brings you all to Hemenway?
We were contracted to come here for business.
Not much business is conducted here or contracts. Is this
Well, we think that they made a mistake. So we're just staying the night trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, I can understand that. The day is still young, though, so you can confirm your theories. I might be able to help you. I know quite a thing or two, whether by knowledge or by other means.
The other means part sticks out a little weird to you guys. You can run an insight check on it if you want.
Yeah, I'll do an insight check on that. And
I got
I rolled a 18.
You both notice that there's something weird about what she's saying. If you get over a 12, you pretty much know. Yeah, it's not like an uncomfortable feeling, but it's like she meant something by that, and almost said it in a way that she assumed you knew because like she just is used to talking to people of the town. So like whatever it is, it's not hidden. It's so public that she's weirded out that you don't know it, or she doesn't instantly know that you don't know it.
Or by other means.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Well, since you spoke up...
And she just looks into your eyes with this like blank, like 100-mile stare.
Damn.
Roll wisdom.
What are you...
Well, actually, it would be
All of
safe, so she-
all of us or Zeph?
Just Zeph.
Six.
Perfect.
Great.
Let me pull up your thing. I have to pull up something. Hold on. Your name is Zephora. You have business contacts that you would like to remain quiet. You're from Bridgewater, and I think the name Brent, B Rent, has some meaning of importance to you. And her eyes like come back from like this kind of like greenish glow. Like they're normally green, but they turned like bright green as she did that. Does that explain a little bit?
I draw my sword.
Okay. You guys see Zeph draw her sword, and she doesn't like flinch, but she like sits back. Oh.
How do you know that?
Well, I answered your question. I know things. I'm a what do people call it? Well, if you're from a city, you might know me as a seer or a future, or not really a fortune teller.
An oracle.
An oracle. I don't make predictions, though. I state facts and can only draw from the past. I cannot tell your future. That's too easy.
Yeah, well, stay out of my past. And then I leave. I leave the house.
Okay.
I
That's
slam
like
the
her-
door behind me.
Bit touchy. She's
Yes, touch.
nice enough once you get to know her, but she's
Maybe I cried a little too far, or maybe the wrong person.
we're
Anyone else?
still figuring out the boundaries with her.
Anyone else? Or have I proved myself?
I think that you have proved yourself.
No, you could do me. Do me.
Do you want me to show you in more of a physical form?
There's this girl. Me and her brother are really close. I wouldn't want to jeopardize anything. But I appreciate the offer.
What?
I have a
no, oh god, no. I mean, showing it in a visual format.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
God, did you really? Okay.
Oh my god, babe.
Since you're willing, I will do it. It's harder to make it visual on a non-willing person. Yeah, I can see why you're seeing this wrong. Anyways, come here. You like reach your head along this like table, and she grabs your like head and puts her like thumbs on the like front of your on the front of your forehead, and your eyes go like kind of dark, and you can't see for like 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and then you can now see, and in front of you, almost like it projected out from you, like a spirit culminating in the world. You and everyone around you sees your mother in a long dress with a like apron, almost like Belle, like her like outfit, kind of like an apron. I don't even know if she does wear that, but she's wearing like a long dress with an apron, kind of like tied around it, a cooking apron that flows down towards the bottom, lighter in color than the dress, and she's just standing there with this like proud, like this proud dragonborn like stance with her like hands in her hips, and she's got this like smile and like a pointed, almost like up nose that like rounds down and goes into her like dragonborn features. This is the first time you've seen your mom in what is that, like 20 years?
Yeah.
Or since that dream, but you only saw her back and then it was Orkathel's face. Yeah. It's a sight to behold, and all of you see it, and you can pretty much assume that it's his mom.
I've never really quite gotten Dragonborn. Is that considered attractive for a Dragonborn? I guess it'd be weird to ask you. That's your mother. I'm gonna shut up.
Intrigue.
Okay, I've seen it. I've seen enough.
It goes away. Okay. So, maybe you all tell me a little bit more about why you're here. As I could possibly help you.
Well, long and short of it is, we're adventurers. You can probably tell that. But, we wander, we do stuff, try to solve problems. And, well, we've run into a bit of a problem ourselves with a well, rather... Well, I don't want to divulge too much information, but he is a rather powerful being, and we seem to have gotten on simultaneously his good side and his bad side. He seems to want us alive, but he doesn't seem to like us very much. It's a confusing situation. Anyway, he sent us a letter, told us to come here, and said there'd be a mansion. All we see are these farmhouses.
Well, your explanation, while great, is very broad. I work best off of either physical contact with the person, she eyes legs, or a name or a picture, drawing.
What if somebody touched something? Could you use that?
I could try. What are you implying?
I give her the dagger that he stabbed into the wall at the inn. I mean, he put his hands on this.
Okay. If he touched it, then I can easily find him. She begins to cast a spell. She takes a minute. It's a ritual. She puts out all these flowers on the ground that she's just picked, and she's putting them in a way, and she's sprinkling salt around. Now whoever touched this wasn't exceptionally powerful. But I've met them before. Yeah, they've been through this town. Again, I don't know everything, but I feel a strong connection to this person. I've met them before. I don't think they're close enough that they're my family or live in a town, but they've been here, and I've talked to them a couple times.
Do you need the name?
Sure. Again, I don't think this person is very strong, but if we're talking about that strong person again, sure, the name would help you.
His name is, Zerrack.
She snaps and the door locks. Zeph has just opened the door and she slammed it shut. You hear a lock of... Say it again.
Zerrack.
Yeah, that's what.
Wait, so she locked me out?
She locked the door just so that they
Okay.
could leave.
I go back to the door and try and break in or something.
You jiggle the door.
Because I'm worried.
It doesn't open.
Guys.
You guys hear from
Guys,
outside
are you okay?
Guys?
Zeph.
I'm assuming these aren't particularly thick walls. We could probably hear her, right?
Yeah, you hear her. The lady has gone in. Glenda has gone into her room. She said, "Wait a moment."
Oh, so good. No one's dead or harmed or anything.
Try and force open the door.
Good job, Lex. That cat is now out of the bag.
I look through the window.
You're able to see them and still hear them. They're all sitting on the couch, and she's nowhere to be seen. But the door to her room is open.
Can I see in her room?
No. You could go around and try to see.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You hop around, and there's a little window. She has her back to you, and she is pulling out a drawer and filing through some paperwork, and she grabs finally a book that is half burnt, and you can't see anything besides that. The pages are still intact, but it seems it's all been burnt and saved from that. She takes that, holds it close to her chest as she walks back into the main room. I'll say you go back to this window.
Yeah.
She sits back down in the poofy chair. You're all sure that's the right name?
Sure as sure can be.
All of you, you're sure?
Yes.
What's his last name? Do you anything? Tell me more things.
Out.
Blake, can you draw the symbol?
You have the emblem.
Yeah,
Damon has a symbol. He throws one to you, Lex.
Okay. Here's his symbol.
She looks at it. No, he doesn't have a symbol. He was a kid. No, yes. I don't know anything of that. Do you know his? Oh my god. Do you know his name?
Oh, all I know is Zerrack. Do you guys know?
Like his real name.
No.
I know him if we're talking about the same person. You said he's really powerful.
Yes.
Sounds like it could be him. Sorry, I should explain. And she unlocks the door. Here.
I come in.
You kick open the door. She has her back to you.
What the heck is going on?
Sit down, dearie. There's a lot to learn.
Don't call me dearie. And I sit down.
Sit down, bitch. No.
Respect.
You sit down. She doesn't actually say that. But she's okay. I have to be honest with you. You're not. Whoa. And she's like about to close the door again. You're not with him.
No.
Okay. Okay. She looks at you she looks at all you and she like clicks her finger. Nothing happens, but a sphere kind of like surrounds you guys. Vokt, you can roll a Arcana check at advantage to know what this is. It doesn't hurt any of you. You feel like a weird sense in like your chest where your words come from. But
17.
What?
17.
She casts Zone of Truth. You guys can only say true things.
Ah, I have that spell.
Ooh. You're not with him.
No.
All of you say yes. All of you tell me the truth.
Oh,
Yes, we are not with him.
We are absolutely not with him. We want to kill him.
You want to kill him?
Brutally.
Yes.
Okay, then maybe we have an agreement. Well, I don't know about that. I just want to find out. I need to be honest with you. I'm sorry, I've been delaying. I know him, possibly, if we're talking about the same person. I imagine we are. I knew him as a different person. He was never Zerrack. He was a different person. And I'm not going to tell you everything. I want you to find it out for yourself. I taught him when he was a child. Not the things that he can do, or I assume that he can do. I assume that all of you are having a trouble time capturing him. He's done more now. I taught him in school. I was a teacher before I became a sage, or while I was learning to be a sage, I was a teacher, and he was one of my children. There's another town not far off, but close by, that I think I should take you to today, as soon as possible. Would that be alright?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I can do that visual thing. You missed it, Zephora.
It's Zeph.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Zeph.
Bye. Okay. Zeph, you missed it. I am able to show things visibly as well. And when it's someone as close as him, I could probably show you a lot. Considering I get some items from said place that I haven't gone back to in a couple of years. A lot of years. Sorry. So when are you ready to go?
Brandon, it's like after 12, so we need to wrap
this
this
is gonna
up.
be the end. Like, you're gonna go next session.
Okay.
When are you ready to go?
Next session.
So now? Okay. Gather your things. She gets up and she turns around. We are going to find your target. Zerrack. And that's where we'll end the session.
Damn.
Wow, so we just met Zerrack's old school teacher.
Met his old school teacher.
What
Oh,
the heck?
crap.
I appreciate
That's
it.
funny.
Thank you
And
so
you're
much.
a area near his hometown.
Zep don't like her.
What the actual crap?
Thank you guys for playing. It was a fun one. I'm sad that Weston left before all the actual drama happened.
Right.
I was trying to be like, oh well, maybe I shouldn't, but I knew he had to, and I didn't want to spoil anything because I already knew he was gonna have to leave, which sucks, but it's fine. So yeah, thanks for playing, guys. I'm sorry it took so long. We started a little late. I'm gonna try to get us back to 6. We're done after this next week of school, right?
This
Yep.
finals week, yeah.
Yeah, I'm done with school. I finished school today.
Cool. So
You finished school today.
since we're
Same
all
here.
here in voice chat, I'm planning on continuing to run this into the summer. Is that fine with everybody? We can change the day.
I'll probably not be going anywhere, yeah.
Totally-
I was
totally
gonna go to
cool.
Argentina, but, well, COVID.
It depends on my work schedule, which isn't going to be constant, so I may be able to make some sessions and not others.
We could switch
Oh,
it. No,
yeah,
that wouldn't
same.
work. I was gonna say we could switch it to Saturday, but that's when Jacob's campaign is. We're still playing in the summer, Jacob?
Yeah, see no problem. If it's Saturdays,
Then
be an issue.
we'll try keeping Fridays. Cam, if your schedule ever sets in, like with like coronavirus becoming more predictable, or your schedule, just let me know. But yeah, we'll plan for Friday, and we're gonna try to get back to 6 or around 6:30 to start, so we don't go to 12 every day. So we go to 11 instead, or earlier if we don't have that much stuff to do. But yeah, I think this was a fun session. What about you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
Good.
I love non-combat sessions. I love how we've changed this to like a RP heavy campaign.
That's why Zep hates this campaign. She just wants to kill things. And all we're doing is talking to old ladies.
Roleplay is so fun.
I know. I'm so happy. And we have good
I
moments
just
of combat.
eat
It's
it up,
boring to
man.
fight goblins every session. It's fun to, every 3 sessions, fight a demon, lord, goddess, dragon, fire of the depths of Mordor.
Mordor.
Svartstein, huh? Didn't... See, I'm very smart with how I name things, because I always never want it to be like, oh, his name's Pee-Pee.
never thought to say it out loud
I
after you
didn't.
wrote it.
I was typing it out, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna search Orchid or Black Rock in Giant. Nothing came up because they have no lingo jam for that. So then I just went to the next best thing. I did Norwegian.
Norwegian. Or better, Norse.
Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Norse.
And that's what I got. It was like Svart and like Stien, and I was just like, all right, Svartstein. And I never said it out loud, and apparently it sounds like fart. Maybe I should be
Say everything out loud.
Svartstein. There, I'll say Svartstein. E instead of an A
We're
now.
still gonna think of it, Brandon.
I hate it.
He's
I love how
still
Cam
smart.
didn't hear it the first time, and I say it again, and she's like,
I grew up with a brother. What do you expect?
I'm just glad that you I tried so hard to be, to let it go the second time around, and then Cam's like, wait, what was his name? And I'm
What
like,
was its name?
yes.
What was its name?
Yes.
God, you are all pieces of shit.
Excuse me?
You're the one who's farting.
It was fun.
Excuse me?
Excuse me.
Excuse me?
You might want to change your wording.
You
You're
are
gonna
a
get in
piece
trouble.
of coolness.
Thank you.
Alright, that was fun. You guys can go. I'm gonna stay around for a little bit more to just talk about what happened and fun stuff. And idea crafting. Yeah. Chris, holy shit, that was so funny. When you were like, wait, Church, you're...
I wanted to see if you were gonna pull one over me.
No, I was like, dude, I was expecting him Ah, shoot! I forgot to say the last thing that Church was supposed to say. Well, I guess he hasn't left yet, so yeah, he was supposed to say that when he left. I was hoping that you guys would get him to stay, but Church was gonna push to leave.
Oh, we didn't get him to stay?
No, not stay. He's still gonna go, but he was gonna go right now. He was gonna leave.
I almost went the other direction.
You almost what?
Like, I was going, my first thought was, I was gonna, right when he told us that he lied to us, I was gonna, like, yell at him and call him a traitor and, like, leave. Because, like, Zeph cannot stand, like, trading people.
I thought that you were going to make him with Zerrack and, like, trapped us.
Yeah,
like I thought that he
That's
was
why
like someone that was like in our group, but was like reporting back to Zerrack.
Yeah.
I thought that he was like designed to just track me down and then manage to kill all of us in one go.
I wanted you all to think that. That's why I chose my words so carefully. I wanted you guys to be like, do I kill him? Do I kill him? Do I... Alright, time to
I was
cross
ready
out.
to just, like, leave. But then he explained himself, so then I was like, okay, I wouldn't, like, freak out if he said those things. But if he ever, like, lies to her again, she will drop him.
Time to
like,
cross out
no
Church's
questions.
damage spells. He's deleting them from his memory.
Yo,
It's
Cam,
'cause
you were
Church-
like, yo, you're not leaving. I'm like, yep, my guy's on the same exact field.
Aww.
Same exact playing field. I'm like, nope, you're not allowed.
Yeah, he's not.
Like,
I actually started crying. I want you to know that, you dickhead.
Yay!
Rachel, that's because we're hormonal.
Fuck you.
Cherry's turn.
Seems
If
legit.
I had chocolate and cheese, I'd be eating it right now.
Yeah.
What?
I'm excited
Cheese.
for where this is gonna go. Yeah, you guys are getting to the meat of the campaign. Like, these next 2 sessions,
Oh, me.
have a notebook. That's all I ask, because you're gonna have so much.
You have a notebook.
I'm not gonna write your own notes.
I'm not. That's not what I was suggesting. I was just being a dickhead.
Well,
Chill,
you
bro.
are.
Alright.
So,
I gotta
He
get
is
up
my
super...
if you have to go ahead, guys. I'm gonna be around for a little bit longer to talk about nerdy shit.
Bye, everybody.
Brandon,
See
your
ya.
report
Did you just
just
say talk
added an
about nerdy
onion.
shit?
Hold on, Jacob. What?
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 What? What?
Hero Forge just added an onion, and the flavor text for it is layers. Lock layers.
Wait, what?
What?
Hero Forge, they added an onion.
What the fuck? Those guys are on something.
I think
You're on something.
His name
What
is
the
Vaughn.
hell?
that's-
Shut the fuck up, Landon.